Hello, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where originally I was just going to start back to Lower City, but we stumbled across this little encounter that I happened to catch an eye of. So last episode we went into the Lower City and the Undercity, and we actually began our quest to rescue Zalbar from the sewers. However, I had to go and do a brief stop by to swap over some upgrades and sell some stuff and a few other things. And while we're here, came across this little thing. So, reminder that you can vote on weapon styles, so it's 2 single-handed or 1 double-handed. And you can also vote on Jedi classes, which is the Guardian, the Sentinel, and the Counselor. So please do that. Please, human. I'm injured and in need of assistance. These human children keep hitting and kicking me. I cannot reason with them, but if I fight back, I could be arrested.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me. Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you. Hey, leave that Thorin alone.
What do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Get out of here, or you'll be the ones in pain.
Oh! Run for it!
Thank you, human. I was returning from a visit with a work associate when these child humans attacked me and chased me through the streets. You look hurt. Let me help you. You were too kind, human. I thank you for your generosity. Most of your kind here on Taris care little for aliens like myself. Once more, thank you for saving me from those human children. I must take leave of you now. My life mate will be wondering where I am. Light side points because I did that, but also probably a little bit of dark side because I threatened them violently. But with that being said,
hey Karth, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
it's about time you two made up.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Karth.
Well, it's not. I mean, I know it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like
Kids are like that. Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Karth, for an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Ah, those guys. Anyway, as I was saying before they popped off, I'm gonna see if we can go to Zelka Thorn's shop. It's actually, I'm in the wrong place. Well, you know what? I don't think I need the bio-antidote package. Now that I think about it. So I was just going to get the bio-antidote, but I don't think I'll need it.
A plague spreads throughout.
This elevator is off limits.
Yeah. Here's papers. Where are you, mission? Mission.
What?
Oh, God. Meanwhile, while Mission is away doing mission things,
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't you think you'd feel better if you discussed it?
Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most, Saul.
That name sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think you'd betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
You really believe that?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
I do the same thing in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Agreed. Mission, where the fuck are you?
Yeah?
Get your ass back here before Karth starts talking about his horrible, depressing past. Again.
Yes?
It's funny, I keep on trying to leave and the game keeps trying to stop me from leaving. Anyway, back into the lower city. Probably gonna get ambushed by black Vulkers. Or not. That could look surprisingly clear. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get off this fucking shitty planet. Sure, I'll speak to Mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to know a little bit more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How'd you and Zalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Tch, you're lucky he didn't try and fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What'd the other 2 Vulkers do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
You know how he wound up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How'd you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Alright, how did he end up on Taurus? That's just a repeat, so we should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Alrighty. Check my quests. Saul Kareth, purchasing a droid, dual ring, Root Kill's apprentice. Yeah, so I'm pretty much on par. Pretty much where I... Oh, come on! No. I'm not talking to mission now. We just started talking about it. I would very much like to get to the shooting and looting and the story progressing, rather than doing just the companion dialogues. We can finish those up later, like once we're in the sewers. That must be part of one of the mods that I'm almost done with the companion dialogue. And see, that's through the sewers. Have I already explored this whole area? As far as I can tell, I have. Ooh, fragmentation.
Huh?
And did Karth. There we go. Sure. There we go. Sure. Perfect.
Huh? That energy shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the Vulker base is somewhere past there. I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry, we can come back after we find Big Z.
All right. There we go. Man, maybe I should fight Old Star Killer. Then again, it's not my badass crew, just me. And I kind of want to wait until after. Man, I don't know what feat to give him other than more vitality. I guess I can give him implant level 1. Or just straight up saving throws. You know, straight up saving throws is going to be better. So we got another piece of the Promised Land Journal, which reads, it's basically just a series of maps. And that's the other. Actually, no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. That ladder just leads to the Undercity. That's the other entrance. So we've got the full loop. Let's see what's this way. That takes care of that.
What?
Okay, then. That's a lot of bad guys. Now they're active.
Sure.
There, now my demolitions is slightly better than missions.
Yes?
Now that seems... Seems like a very broken door. But my rank is 6. And her rank... Oh, I was under computer use.
Gotcha. Simple.
Yeah, I might as well give up on trying to increase demolitions.
Sure.
Oh well.
No problem. Didn't work.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manuals. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you can see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Mission.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Good to meet you, Zalbar. I'm Nevar Kalam. You know the language of my people. That is rare amongst your species. I'm impressed. You saved me from a life of servitude and slavery. There's only one way I can ever repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I'm sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are being used as slave labor on our homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. We must always be on guard against raids against our villages. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I have been saved from such a fate, and the only way I can repay that is through a life debt.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
It's some sort of loyalty vow, isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever after, I will be by your side, Neberkalam. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great trees, Boshir trees, Kashir. I am honored to accept this vow.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Glad to have you aboard, mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulker base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good. The sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Vulkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulkers on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
No, wait. A Rancor? Good. I'm spoiling for a fight.
You did a good job mopping up those Gamorreans, but I don't think you want to take on a Rancor. Those things are huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
Not really an option. Let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Zalbor's joined the party. Remember, you can only have 2 members. This is how you change the things. Because I'm a really shitty scout. And that's the door that Zalbor punched a hole in.
No problem. Didn't work.
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
Alright, let's get Zalbor leveled up. Increases repair skill. Oh wait, he has power attack. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna give him. And he does not have 2-weapon fighting. Oh shit, I can't go back. Oh, this is not good. I don't know what feat to give him. When in doubt, I'll give him conditioning. Bowcaster counts as blaster rifle, so I'll give him weapon proficiency blaster rifle. Let's see, what's my lower? Retex or Fortitude's lower, so I'll take the Fortitude belt. And then I'll give Zalbar the Reflex. Actually, no, I'll give Mission the Reflex belt. Oh no, because she has Stealth Field, so that actually pans out. And I'll give Zalbar weapon potency blaster rifles.
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy?
They didn't. I wasn't their guest mission. I was a prisoner. I don't think they cared much about what happened to me.
Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger.
I did manage to take a chunk out of the arm of one of the guards that wandered too close to my cage, but it tasted awful, so I spat it out.
Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers.
Wookiees do not brush their teeth, Mission. It just isn't done. What humiliation will you use on me next? A comb?
Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time.
I'll take care of it as soon as I can, Mission. For now, let's stay focused on the task at hand. Alright. We got Zalbar back.
Huh?
Sure.
What?
That was bad. That's the force field, but... Huh. I guess we really did explore all the sewers. Could have sworn I'm missing something, but I guess not.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Vulker who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
All right, let's go.
Sure.
What?
What?
I was content to let the Rancors kill the Morans. Alrighty. Let's see what else lies.
Huh? Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
Scruffy? What are you talking about? I hope you aren't suggesting I take a bath.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
You're making this up. I groom every day. My hair is not tangled and it's not going gray. Zalbar looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee, you don't color a Wookiee, and you most certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
Leave me alone.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
But that severed arm means that
Yes?
we're close to the Rancor, which I'm not going to be coming back this way once I encounter that thing, so.
Take that!
Damn. That raid lead is pretty tough.
What?
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 Yeah?
All right. Now we're ready to go face them. The Rancor.
What?
Rancor. Nice jump to the sewers, I dare say. Nice little waterfall. Piss water. There we go. Let's see if this works. And we just ate it. So it has to be a grenade then. That's okay. I can do that. I fed him a mine, but apparently the mine didn't go off. So instead I fed him a grenade. Let's see how that works. So what that just was is when you loot that body, you get the synthesized odors and the Beck data pad. The Beck data pad says, synthesized an odor that resembles the favorite prey of Rancors. If we place the bait properly, we can lure the Rancor into eating something lethal enough to kill it. And then it gives you the odors. So if you bother reading it, you can do that. But the game never tells you that you can actually read the things in the inventory screen. So if you don't know that you can do that, you might just fight him the hard way, which is doable. And that's pretty much what I've done on most of my playthroughs before I realized that I can do that. But that's how you're supposed to kill the Rancor. And the problem is the Rancor often gets in the way, and when he gets in the way, you have to shoot him. And he does not actually provide any loot. But yeah, basically, normally what ends up happening is he ends up getting here and murdering all my frontline fighters while Zalbar hangs in the back shooting him, and then when Zalbar's the only one left, he runs up and smashes the Rancor in the skull. But that's the hard, long, annoying way of doing it. And definitely not the canon way that my character would have dealt with that situation, which is why I dealt with it the way that I did. Now, we're on our way to get the prototype swoop accelerator.
Never get me.
All right. Into the base. Ion grenade.
Yeah?
Yes?
There you go. I know he was just doing his job, but he attacked me first.
Please don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a black Vulker. Please don't kill me.
How'd you end up here in the Black Vulker base?
My name is Ada. My father owed Davik some money, but he couldn't pay. Davik killed my father and sold me into slavery here at the Vulker compound to pay off the debt.
If I let you go, can you find your way out of here?
Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think I could find my way out of here.
Then go.
I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me? I don't know how I can ever repay you. Thank you. Thank you. I have to get out of here before...
Because these guys decided to engage the sentries, which was really quite foolish. Wait, what? Oh, so he has power attack.
Yes?
There. Problem solved.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
Now we have the infamous disruptor rifle. Which is less damage. But it ignores energy shields, so...
What?
If we encounter anybody wielding energy shields, I'll switch to the rifle, but... Otherwise, I'll stick with what we've got.
Yeah?
Yes?
That was for me if I wanted to activate it, but unfortunately everybody got to the kill before I could do that.
I've been poisoned.
Alright. I do not want to access that security panel. Because that's the way further down.
No problem. Got it.
I surrender. I surrender. Please, don't kill me. I'm not like these others. I'm not like Bredzik and his new Vulkers. What are you talking about? You're a Vulker, aren't you? I'm a Vulker, but I was here long before Bridget took over. I was a Vulker back when it meant something. Back when we had honor. Then Bredzik and his followers took over and turned our gang into a bunch of violent thugs and bloodthirsty punks. Now they treat all us original Vulkers like second-class citizens. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest-ranking Vulkers in the gang. Now I'm stuck on guard duty here on the back, all the thanks to Bredzik. Go on, get out of here. Thanks. Thanks a lot. And don't worry. I won't cause you trouble. Well, with that brutal massacre, we're back at the beginning. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Yeah?